Alright boys, we are here with break number 4. This could be the last break of the night, it could not be. We'll see what happens with everybody paying up in the other break because, like I said, I am not chasing down payments at 2 in the morning. So, it's probably when the next one will run, so... But I will run this hobby right here. Hobby case, I was going to say... This is going to be the third hobby case for us tonight. Hobby cases have had a lot of color. Autographs have not been great. The jumbo autograph last time had some higher rookies, but was also had a lot of athletics and some of the lower teams. Could argue maybe a little bit too much of it, but let's see. Tomorrow I'll be back with some more jumbo. I know someone asked about randoms for jumbo. The only problem with randoms with jumbo is the price becomes a little bit high. You're going to be over $100. You're going to be like that 109 range, 105 range, something like that. Which, like I said, the 3-digit numbers, I think, scares some people when it comes to getting in randoms. Not scares, but just deters them. I feel it's too much money. Unfortunately, just where the price is at, I don't think I'm going to run any randoms. We already don't do really well on randoms in the first place. I know that first one snap fill, but then you seen the second one was not. Took almost, I think, over 24 hours to fill. So, as in this one. This one took a while to fill. So, I'm going to stick with the pick your team. Run another jumbo tomorrow. I might run a jumbo with a single box of deluxe topper. So, it upped the price a little bit, but not a ton. So let me see if I can bring this up. Obviously, we just did the little sweep right there. Good luck to everybody in this one. We got my man, Cal Ripken Jr., Project 2020 Ben Ball. Here's a card. Give him a nice rub on all 12 of the boxes. We'll get into the first one here. One autograph per box. So we should end up with 12 autos. And some good color. Say, Ward, I know you're trying to trade with Rob. I think he went to bed because I think he's frustrated about... He sold Austin the Twins from the first break, and then they crushed it, and then the Red Sox in back-to-back breaks were not very good to him, so I think he's a little frustrated. So Deluxe is a breaker-only SKU that came out. It's 12 cards. It's 2 autographs, 3 numbered parallels, 5 refractors, and I believe it has a Youthquake, which I think is exclusive. I think the Youthquakes are exclusive to that SKU, as well as it has something else to do with it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Riley Green is probably a better bet than the Angels, other than you getting Ohtani's. Like, my personal opinion. I mean, the Deluxe technically can rip and shit, but I'm kind of holding it just to make sure I move all the cases that I have. I don't want to be stuck with cases of stuff. I was going to say, that's a... What do you mean you're rooting for Freeman now? Like the Dodgers Freeman? Or only if I mean... It all depends, too, if I can get more, Ward. Like, I got it. My guys, I mean, the guy that's my reps at the National, so I'm not going to bug him for more Topps Chrome. I mean, if we crush through it all this weekend, for sure I'm going to ask him about it, right? But if we don't crush through all the Topps Chrome by the end of the weekend, which, I mean, we could. We probably won't get through all of it. But if we're down to, like, 3 or 4 cases of Jumbos left, I'll probably talk to him and see if I can get some more Deluxe, some more Jumbos, or whatever else. because, I mean, Topps Chrome is really good for mixers, too. And like I said, there is some more of a hit-based products coming up. It mixes well with Finest, mixes well with Tribute, and some, like, Museum Collection, Inception. We have Albert Pujols, Perez. We have Cabrera, Swanson, Tavar, Casas, Hoskins, Stowers, Tyler Stevenson again, Jordan Walker, Javier Assad. Gonna have Cruz, Ohtani on the refractor going to Rob. I'm sure he'll not make him happy. We have Cade Cavalli, Garrett Mitchell, Christopher Morel, Technicolor Freddie Freeman. We have Moreno and Vargas. We have Hanning. I know you hate mixers. I was going to say the Nationals just don't miss right now. Alex Call. This man must have been like, bro, I will sign all of the Topps Chrome because I want to put my Bible stamp on the cards. I know you hate mixers, Jacob. I was going to say. And that's going to the Nationals, and somebody was trying to trade him. And Nick McIntyre. We have Zach Wheeler, Tristan Casas. I know it's a Step Brothers reference, but I also know you hate mixers. We have Suzuki, Ray Suzuki. And Musgrove, Assad. Meneses, Bo Naylor. Spencer Steer. CJ Chrome. Guerrero Jr., Outman, Wilson Contreras, Hayes, Josh Smith, Kershaw, Miranda, Luis Castillo, Liberatore, MJ Melendez. I was going to say Sean Murphy, Oswald Peraza, O'Neill, and Betts. I have Eaton, Adley Rutschman, Bobby Witt Jr., Jung, Stevenson, Shea Langeliers. I know, man. Cabrera, Herrera, Groove. Oh, a nice Austin Hayes for the Orioles. 21 out of 50. He's having a pretty good year on the gold wave. Obviously not the Oriole you want, but nonetheless going to Carl. And the O's. We have Gonzalez, Rodriguez, Senga, Corbin Burns, Buxton, Nick Castellanos, Encarnacion, Gallon, Vientos, Ohapi, Marcus Semien, Pete Alonso, Stanton, and Olsen. We have Downs, Scherzer, Paul Goldschmidt, Baez, Francisco Alvarez. Oh. Zach Wheeler, Mike Yastrzemski. Going to have Riley Green again, Miguel Cabrera. 77 out of 250 going to Ward. Good old last year Miggy. Last year as an active player. You know he's going to be in product, right? Like he's going to be that one of them Hall of Famers that sign a bunch. He'll be out of product for like 3 or 4 years, and then he'll be back when he's in the Hall of Fame. I mean, I feel like it would have been an even trade so far because you got Miggy, and then Rob did get a Ohtani refractor, so you're about equal, I would say. We have Yelich, Jimenez, Grisham, and Mitch Haniger. Scherzer, Trout, Burns, Rizzo, LeMahieu, Varsho, Ohtani, Goldschmidt, Langeliers, and Gunnar Henderson. That is the first box. I really got a feeling not everybody in break 5 is settled. Just a gut feeling I have. Because I don't even think the guy that closed it paid right away because I think I was in the middle of a break, so he kind of was asking if stuff was available. What is this? Remix. No. I believe they already traded for him. So. I mean, hasn't Giolito been struggling this year? Like, I thought he was not having a good year, but maybe I'm wrong. Good. The Angels are trying to show Ohtani they can be serious. Oh, has he? Bro, my life is literally IT stuff and sports cards. Like, I don't have time to do anything. Like, I'm literally considering getting YouTube TV just so I can watch NFL Sunday Ticket and all the stuff that comes with while I'm sorting cards. We have Trey Turner, Kershaw, Randy Arozarena, Pasquantino, Durant, Meneses on the refractor, Nolan Arenado, Altuve, Prado, Brian Reynolds on the 81 out of 125 on the blue grid. Oh, that's pretty good. No, I was gonna say. We have Albies, Marquez, McClanahan, Hayes, Story, Logan Webb, Brown. We have Logan Webb on the Prism, C.J. Abrams, McMahon, and Molina. Got Bregman, George Springer, Devers, Blackman, Chucky Robinson on the 27 out of 50 True Gold. What a name. I have no clue who this guy is, but he has a name. It does not look like this man hits at all. Holy smokes. Bro. Why he got this on a baseball card is beyond me, but nonetheless it's going to Robert Sellers on the True Gold. Gold's a gold. I have Alec Thomas, Luisa Reyes, Brandon Crawford, James Outman, Chisholm. I have Chris Sale, India, Cal Raleigh, Diaz, Crawford, Paguero, Contreras, Jimenez, Hernandez, Velasquez, George Kirby, Freeman, Castillo, Kyle Schwarber. I have Kyle Tucker, Carlos Perez, and Juan Soto. Got Taylor Ward, Bo Bichette, Raleigh, Clemens, Alonso. I have Robbie Ray, Jose Abreu, Peterson, McCarthy, Freddie Freeman, 78 out of 350 for the Dodgers. And Kevin, I'd hold this one, Kevin, just in case. Just in case Acuna falls off and Freeman hits better than Betts and he somehow sneaks into an NL MVP, that could be a big card. We have Rendon, McCutchen, Marte, Joe Musgrove, Gallen, Correa, Austin Riley, DL Hall again, Anthony Rizzo, Ramon Laureano, Miguel Cabrera, Cedric Mullins, and Oswald Peraza. We have Ortiz, Gunnar Henderson, Bello, Garcia, Robert, Bo Naylor, Abreu, Mitchell, Bell, Jock Peterson, Lodolo, Drury, Green, Spencer Steer on the refractor, Small, Colas, McKenzie. Technicolor Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles. Nice one there. Bo Bichette, Alcantar. Blade. Ezekiel Tovar, Bubba Thompson, and Freddie Freeman. I mean, I don't think that Betzer Freeman beats Acuna necessarily, but I mean, there's a chance. Let's get into box number 3. I wonder if Gunnar Henderson long term ends up being a more popular player than Adley Rutschman. I wonder if that's a possibility, because I do think Gunnar Henderson ends up having better numbers than Rutschman does. As crazy as that sounds. We have Senga, Scherzer, Gonzalez, Rodriguez. Like, what a draft. To get both of those guys in the same draft in the first and second rounds is nuts. Encarnacion, Jordan Walker on the refractor, Byron Buxton, Nick Castellanos, Semien. We have Fernando Tatis Jr. on the Aqua, 118 out of 199. Like, the 2019 draft literally changed the direction of the entire Orioles franchise. Like, we have Vientos, Ohapi, Salvador Perez, Kevin Gausman, Stanton, Olsen, Albert Pujols, Melendez, and I remember people didn't really like the Rutschman pick for the Orioles too. I forget who else was an option. Cabrera, Swanson, Tovar, Goldschmidt, Rhys Hoskins, and Stowers. I don't think they liked the fact that because the Orioles weren't really Rutschman was MLB ready for the most part, and they just weren't even close to being competitive. We have Stevenson. We got Jared Young on the autograph going to the Cubs. And that's going to go to Brian Ward. We have Jordan Walker, Assad, O'Neal Cruz, Garrett Mitchell on the refractor, Cavalli, Garrett Mitchell again, Christopher Morel, Chris Bryant, Gabriel Moreno, Vargas, Sean Murphy, Nate Eaton on the refractor, Tyler O'Neill, Betts, Jeter Downs, Adley Rutschman, Goldschmidt, Baez, Francisco Alvarez, Luis Castillo, Yastrzemski, and Riley Green. Simeon Woods Richardson, we have Adley, Jimenez, Hernandez, Nelson, Hoskins, Tyler Freeman, Luis Castillo, Benintendi, J.J. Bleday for the Athletics on the fuchsia. The 135 out of 399 going to Chris Malikdom. We have Perez, Soto, Mountcastle, and Alec Boehm on the refractor. Justin Verlander, Wander Franco. We have Bryce Harper, Josh Smith, Jeremy Pena, Drew Rasmussen, Bogarts, Pete Alonso, Torkelson, Gorman, Boehm, Torkelson again, Lindor, Kwan, Stroman, Assad, Marte, Ryan, Gossman, Alex Call, Meyer. Have Alex Call again, Nate Eaton, Marcus Stroman, Garcia, Fujinami, Stevenson, Matt Olson for the Braves on the Technicolor. I have Bobby Witt Jr., Jung, Groove, Oswald Peraza, Cabrera, and Ivan Herrera on box number 3. Into the 4th box. Orioles season in general has been kind of crazy. I never thought they'd have the record that they have with the pitching staff they have. I really thought they'd only be a few games over 500 or a few games under 500. I didn't think the pitching would hold up, but it has. Or as much as they've needed it to. We have Bryce Terrain, Bobby Witt Jr. on the gold, 30 out of 50 going to the Royals. On the Authentics, it's going to Gary. We have Gore, J-Rod, Ramirez, Pederson, J.J. Bleday, Alex Bregman, Rendon, McCutchen, Trey Turner, Manoah, Zach Gallen, Carlos Correa, Duran, Technicolor, Francisco Alvarez. Have Logan Webb, Rizzo, Prado, George Springer, Trevor Story, Ozzie Albies. Have Jonathan India, got another orange, Ryan Nelson. Going to the Diamondbacks and Robert Petty. Yeah, J.J. Bleday's on the Athletics. he was part of the Oh, who'd they send down there? Who's the lefty? Jesus Luzardo. He was part of the Jesus Luzardo trade, I'm pretty sure. He still has, I think he still has Marlins autographs in this, though. We have Tyler Freeman, Castillo, Liover Peguero, Nick Castellanos, Perez, Soto, Nelson Velasquez. I'm pretty sure that's the trade he was part of. Ryan Nelson on the Prism Refractor, Verlander, Wander Franco, Schwarber, Tatis Jr. We have Pena, Rasmussen, J.D. Martinez. We have some sort of Sammy Sosa Ultraviolet All-Stars. Artwork credited by Mitch O'Connell. I'm assuming this is some sort of short print. Going to the Cubs and Brian Ward. I'm not sure what this is, but I'm assuming it's like an SSSP of some sort. We have Torkelson, Gorman, Aaron Judge, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Lindor, Quan. I'll have to look it up after. Well, the case hits the memorabilia. The ultraviolet's something else. The case hits always. So these are case hits, like actual case hits. You get one of these memorabilia per case, from my understanding, this year. So we have Riley, Mike Trout, Sandy Alcantara, Ethan Small, Laureano, Miguel Cabrera, Freddie Freeman, Bo Bichette, Luis Ortiz. We have Alex Bregman for the Astros on the 47 out of 199 on the Aqua Lava. Going to the Stros and Brian Ward. Pasquantino Thompson, Luis Robert, Alex Bregman, Jose Altuve, Arozarena, Josh Bell, Robbie Ray, Herman Marquez, Arenado, Hunter Green, Nolan Gorman, Cal Raleigh, Cody Clements. We have McClanahan, Yordan Alvarez, C.J. Abrams, McMahon, Hunter Brown, Oscar Gonzalez. Have Springer, Rafael Devers, Michael Harris II, Kyle Schwarber on the green grid. 85 out of 99. That's the first green grid we've seen on the Schwarber. But that just lets you know there's like, what, 4 different variations of 99s. Going to the Phillies and Brian Ward. Man, Brian Ward cannot miss right now. Holy smokes. Alec Thomas. Luis Reyes Molina. Drew Waters, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Sale, Blackman, Bo Naylor, Diaz, J.P. Crawford, Brandon Crawford, Riley Green, Jimenez, and Teoscar Hernandez. They're probably called Pulsar or something dumb. But they have a giant-ass grid on them. I thought the Pulsars are the Panini's version of that. We've had some pretty good color on the autographs. I mean, we got a gold and an orange, and we're not even halfway through. Hopefully we can keep the color up and up the players a little bit. Corbin Carroll, Royce Lewis, Gallen, Correa, Volpe, Dansby Swanson, DL Hall, Anthony Rizzo, Jordan Groshans, Garrett Mitchell, Cedric Mullins, Oswald Peraza, Matt Chapman, Ryan Mountcastle, Bello, Garcia, Bellinger, Joey Votto on the Technicolor. Abreu, Mitchell, Corey Seager, Aaron Judge, Lodolo, and Brandon Drury. Have Miranda, Story. Apparently I was just putting the autograph down there for good keepsake. We have Anderson Espinoza, 80 out of 150 on the Blu-ray wave. One of the Padres and Sean Miner in his first break in the group. We have Albies, Bregman, Kyle Stowers, C.J. Abrams, Ryan McMahon, Manoah, Springer, Devers, Waters, Xander Bogaerts, Thomas, Arrays, Adames, Tatis Jr., Chisholm Jr., Sale, Walsh, Moreno, Diaz, and J.P. Crawford. Reynolds, Ramirez, Guerrero Jr., Outman, Happ, Stanton, Smith, Kershaw, Waldachuk. We have Michael Massey for the Royals. 280 out of 350 on the Fuchsia Speckle. Going to Jay. We have Matthew Liberatore, MJ Melendez, Austin Hayes, Andrew Benintendi, Cal Raleigh, Clemens, Batty, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Jose Ramirez, Jock Peterson, Ronald Acuna Jr., Christopher Morel, Rendon, McCutchen, and Tucker. I have Ronald Acuna Jr., Oscar Colas on the rookie card, Ethan Small, Rosario, Oswaldo Cabrera, Bichette, Alcantara, Suzuki, Garrett Mitchell on the negative. Nice hit here for the Brewers. Be James Moran. Bubba Thompson, Freeman, VR, Bryce Harper on the refractor, Rosarena, Pasquantino, Nolan Jones, Kershaw, Arenado, Altuve, Michael Toglia, Jose Ramirez, Logan Webb, and Herman Marquez. It's going to be box number 5. Into number 6. That sounds like that could be a good time, Keith. let's get rolling. We have Cron, Haniger, Meneses, Bo Naylor, Musgrove, Miguel Vargas on the refractor, Guerrero Jr., Outman, Spencer Steer, Fernando Tatis Jr., Smith, Kershaw, Brian Hayes, Michael Grove, Matthew Liberatore, MJ Melendez, Contreras, Technicolor, Byron Buxton. Raleigh, Clemens, Miranda, Tavar, Ramirez, Peterson. You have Riley. Nelson Velasquez on the 241 out of 499 going to the Cubbies, and Brian Ward. Nick Lodolo, Drury, Laureano, Betts, Small, Colas, Ortiz, Alvarez, Bichette, Alcantar, Luis Robert, Encarnacion, Bubba Thompson, Freeman, Hunter Green, Bell, Randy Arozarena, Pasquantino, have Gore, Kyle Tucker, Arenado, and Altuve. Have Grisham, Bichette, Yelich, Jimenez, Burns, Cade Cavalli, Scherzer, Trout, Ohtani. The 77 out of 150 on the True Blue going to Alec Thomas. Diamondbacks going to Richard Petty. DJ LeMahieu, Varsho, Darvish. We have Cal Stevenson. Shea Langeliers, Henderson, Darvish, Matthew Liberatore. Zach Wheeler, Casas, Walsh, Cabrera, Robbie Ray, and Suzuki. Taylor Ward, Kershaw, Rendon, McCutchen, Alonso, Gabriel Moreno, Gallen, Correa, Bobby Witt, Luis Robert on the 18 out of 50 on the True Gold going to the White Sox, and Kyle Pereira. Nice Robert. If Ohtani gets traded, there's a chance Robert could win the AL MVP, but I doubt it. DL Hall. Oh, wait, he's not going to get traded. Anthony Rizzo, so no chance for Robert. I was going to say McCarthy. We have Senga, Mullins, Peraza, Yu Darvish, Cody Clemens, Bello, Garcia, Marte, Alex Bregman, Abreu, and Cal Mitchell. That's going to be box number 6. Into number 7 here. Yeah, there hasn't been anything crazy for the Rangers yet. I mean, don't get me wrong. True Gold is still a good-looking card. I mean, all the True Gold cards look good. It's actually a nice little catcher's action shot, too. But get rolling here. We have Longoria, Bryce Harper, Cade Cavalli, Garrett Mitchell, Votto, Vientos, Gabriel Morel, Michael Vargas, Terrain. Behind Terrain, we have an Orange Wave, Brandon Lowe, 17 out of 25 for the Rays. Let's go on to Brian Ward. O'Neill, Betts, Ruiz, Simeon Woods Richardson, Goldschmidt, Baez, Yoshida, and then Outman. Yastrzemski, Riley, John Gray, Austin Riley, Yelich, Jimenez, Michael Massfield, Liover Peguero going to the Pittsburgh Pirates, and Josh Gross in his first break with the group. Congratulations on the autograph. We have Scherzer, Trout, Olsen, LeMahieu, Varsho. We have Alvarez, Christopher Morel, Shea Langeliers, Gunnar Henderson, Chris Bryant, Ryan Nelson, Suzuki, Tristan Casas, Conforto, Francisco Alvarez, Robbie Ray, Wheeler, Bieber, Tristan Casas, Joey Meneses, and Bo Naylor. Fried, Soto, Ketel Marte, Joe Ryan, Diaz, Byron Buxton, Meyer. Call Michael Harris a second. For the Angels, we have Anthony Rendon, 104 out of 250. On the True Purple, going to Rob Gervin. Got Garcia, Fujinami, Stefanik, Willie Adames on the Refractor. Bobby Witt Jr., Josh Jung, DeGrom, Meneses, Cabrera, Herrera, Cole, Josh Jung, Gonzalez, Rodriguez, Adley Rutschman, Royce Lewis, Logan O'Hoppe, and Nicky Nick. I have JT Realmuto, O'Hoppe, Vientos, Buxton, Smith, Jigba, Ronald Acuna Jr. on the Prism Refractor, Stanton, Olsen, Anderson, Walsh, Cabrera, Swanson, Machado. I have Yordan Alvarez on the Technicolor. I have Hoskins, Stowers, Sosa, Bogarts, Jordan Walker, and Javier Assad. Box number 7. To number 8. Said the color's been amazing in this case. First case had really good color too. Let's get one of the big dogs here. Let's get like a Rutschman or a Josh Jung or Jordan Walker. be a Tiger, too. I was going to say. Riley Green, a Corbin Carroll. Brett Batty, we have John Gray, Yoshida, Yastrzemski, Riley Green, Massey, Andres Jimenez, Christian Yelich, Jimenez, Randy Rosarena, Scherzer, Mike Trout, Yordan Alvarez, O'Neill, LeMahieu, Varsho, Chris Bryant, O'Hoppe on the Technicolor. Got Shea Langeliers, Henderson, Michael Conforto, Xander Bogaerts, Wheeler, and Tristan Casas. Brett Batty. Oh, finally the man is showing up to the party. We got Shea Langeliers going to the Athletics. Not that we need another Athletics autograph, but it can't keep us away from Shea. It's in the Topps contract I wrote. Must give Shea autographs. No, just Ramirez, Jock Peterson, Hayes, Mike Trout, Rendon, McCutchen, Acuna Jr. We have Mark Vientos, Zach Gallen, Correa, Royce Lewis, Morel, DL Hall, Anthony Rizzo, Anthony Volpe, Corbin Carroll. We have Mullins, Peraza, Jordan Groshans, Tristan Casas, Bello, and Garcia. Machado, Soto, Hoskins, Stower, Sosa, Yastrzemski. Jordan Walker, Javier Assad, Evan Longoria, Encarnacion on the negative going to the Marlins. That's going to Robert Petty. We have Cavalli, Mitchell, Joey Votto, Darvish, Gabriel Moreno, Vargas, Terang, Ramirez, O'Neill, Betts, Ruiz, Josh Jung, Paul Goldschmidt, and Javier Baez. Shane Bieber, Bryce Harper, Robbie Ray, Suzuki, Reynolds, Yelich, Meneses, Bo Naylor, MJ Melendez, Marcus Semien on the Fuchsia, 338 out of 399 going to the Rangers, and Steven Walkstein. Blue Jays, Outman, Happ, Tyler Stevenson, Smith, Kershaw, Waldachuk, McCutchen, Liberatore, MJ Melendez, Smith, Jigba, Austin Riley, Cal Raleigh, and Cody Clements. That's going to be box number 8. Into number 9. let's get rolling here. Schwarber, Alvarez, Spencer Torkelson, Goldman, J.D. Martinez, Goldschmidt, Lindor, Kwan, Aaron Judge. We have 31 out of 75 Suzuki on the Wave Refractor. Cubbies and Brian Ward. Yeah, Martin, Ryan, Freed, Albert Pujols, Max Meyer, Alex Call, Edwin Diaz, Jock Peterson, Avisail Garcia, Fujinami, Michael Harris II, Riley, Witt, and Jung. I have Michael Stefanik. Going to have a 2 out of 199 Cody Clemens for the Tigers on the Aqua Wave. Guerrero's a little aggressive there. We have Miguel Cabrera, Herrera, DeGrom, Riley Green on the refractor, Gonzalez, Rodriguez, Cole, Bo Naylor, Buxton, Adley Rutschman, Tavar, Mark Vientos, O'Hoppe, JT Realmuto, Alec Thomas, Stanton, Olson, Anderson, Guerrero Jr., Cabrera, and Swanson. Molina, J-Rod, Diaz, Crawford, Blackman, Baez, Jimenez, Hernandez, Crawford, Meneses, Freeman, Castillo, India, Salvador Perez, Soto, Paguero, Technicolor, Rafael Devers. Verlander, Franco, Velasquez, Springer, Pena, Rasmussen, and J.J. Bleday. Trout, Albies, Marquez, Trey Turner, Tyler O'Neill, Trevor Story, Logan Webb, Durant. Ooh, nice Gunnar Henderson, 70 out of 99. Green Wave going to the Orioles, and Carl. There's a nice Henderson right there. C.J. Abrams, McMahon, Prado, Marcus Semien, Springer, Devers, McClanahan, Cal Raleigh, Alec Thomas, Arrays, Hunter Brown, Nolan Gordon, Chisholm Jr., and Chris Sale. It's going to be box number 9 there. Into 10. Finally into the double digits of boxes with number 10 here. We have Tatis, Waters, Thomas, Arrays, Willie Adames, Alex Call on the Refractor, J.P. Crawford, Sale, Walsh, Riley Green on the Prism Refractor, Alex Diaz, Chisholm, Woods, Richardson, Seager, Jimenez, Hernandez, Nelson, Paul Goldschmidt in the Technicolor. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are tired. I'm going to, like I said, if everything's completely paid off in 5, I'll run it, but one guy, I'm not going to run it tomorrow. We got Freeman, Castillo, Benintendi, Oswald Peraza, Carlos Perez, and Juan Soto. Mountcastle, Scherzer, Rasmussen, Wander Franco, Harper, Max Meyer, Verlander, Pena, Abrams. We have wrong Alvarez. Jordan Alvarez for the Astros on the negative. So Alvarez thought it was Francisco for a second. Going to Brian Ward. Torkelson, Gorman, Bogarts, Kyle Tucker, Lindor, Kwan, Bohm, Tristan Casas, Marte, Ryan, Stroman, Paul Goldschmidt, Meyer, and Alex Call. VR, Rutschman, Arozarena, Pasquantino, Nolan Jones, Marte, Arenado, Altuve. Going to have Michael Toglia. It's going to be a 101 out of 125 on Anthony Rizzo. The Yankees and Austin Fishbach. Got Logan Webb, Marquez, Aranda, Bellinger, Story, Ozzie Albies, Alex Bregman, Shea Langeliers, Abrams, McMahon, Alek Manoah, Pete Alonso, Springer, and Devers, Gosman, and we have Connor Capel for the Athletics. Going to Chris. I said, man, the A's just have a huge checklist. Garcia, Fujinami, Eaton, Fujinami again, Witt, Jung, Stevenson, Ray, Cabrera, Herrera, Groove, Rosario, Gonzalez, Rodriguez, Encarnacion, Senga, Buxton, Castellanos, Semien, Luis Castillo, Mark Vientos, and Hoppy. That's going to wrap up box number 10. Not necessarily a bad strategy there, Ward. I was going to say if you can get away with it. Not sure what you do for work, if that's a okay thing to do or not. Yeah, my wife has conferences today, or had them yesterday and today, but she's a speech language pathologist. She's not a teacher. She's going back to school to get some sort of certification to be able to become a vice principal, though. Because she already has 2 masters, so there's no point to go get a master's in, like, administration of education or whatever. I guess at some of the schools in the area, they have like vice principals that are like specific to like special needs. And my wife deals with a lot of special needs kids because obviously autistic kids have a lot of trouble talking, so they have like to see the speech language pathologist or whatever at the school. But my wife is just, I think, got kind of tired of dealing with some of the vice principals because the school she was working at had a lot of turnover in the administration and with the teacher. So she was tired of dealing with whatever the vice principals were that had like no clue how to deal with this special population and how to help them out. Yeah, I think that's what she's doing, is getting some. I don't know. She got accepted to some program, and the Anne Arundel County's paying for it. So I don't know. We have Fernando Tatis Jr., Acuna Jr., Chisholm, Sale, Adames, DJ LeMahieu, Diaz, J.P. Crawford, Walsh. We have Mike Yastrzemski for the Giants, 93 out of 99. Robert Petty, Jimenez, Hernandez, Woods Richardson, Alvarez, Tyler Freeman, Luis Castillo, Nelson, Correa, Perez, Soto, Benintendi, Ramirez, Verlander, Wander Franco, Mountcastle, Elia Hernandez on the 70 out of 250 going to Steve Wachstein. And the Rangers, we have Jeremy Pena, Rasmussen, Harper, Gunnar Henderson, Torkelson, Gorman, Bogarts, Gray, Lindor, Kwan, and Bohm. Got Vaughn Grisham, Marte, Ryan, Stroman, Kwan, Max Myers, Alex Call, Gosman, Moreno, Garcia, and Fujinami. Chapman, Ramirez, Abreu, Cal Mitchell. Yeah, it's like the one rookie that's not an absolute stud, right? I was going to say we have Bellinger, Scherzer, Nick Lodolo, Drury, Corey Seager, Christian Yelich for the Brewers, 24 out of 299 on the purple speckle. For James Moran and the Brewers. Got Ethan Small, Colas, Rosario, Sean Murphy, Bichette, Alcantar, Kyle Tucker, Rendon, Bubba Thompson, Freeman, VR, Christopher Morel, Rosarena, and Vinny Pasquantino. We have Nolan Jones, O'Neal Cruz, Nolan Arenado, Altuve, Taglia, Don Varsho. He signed in chrome, and so did Josh Jung. We have Logan Webb, Marquez, Aranda, Luis Robert, Story, Albies, Alex Bregman, Downs, C.J. Abrams, McMahon, say Manoa, Technicolor, Michael Harris II. George Springer, Devers, Drew Waters, Aaron Judge, Alec Thomas, and Luis Arraez. It's going to be box number 11. This is the last box of the break here. Payment checking. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a lot of autographs in retail. From what it sounded like when we were at the top conference in February, is they're trying to make retail more like the value boxes be pretty much like for set building, for kids to get into the hobby, that they're not going to make them like good, essentially. I don't know how else to say it. Because that's why they lowered the autos in the hobby, was to get more people to go to hobby shops and buy hobby boxes and jumbos, because they assumed it would lower the price. Which I think it has, because I think hobbies last year came out at $200, and I think jumbos were at $450, if I'm not mistaken. We have Shohei Ohtani, Clayton Kershaw, Lane Leaders, Henderson, Crone, Bobby Witt Jr., Wheeler, Tristan Casas, Mitch Haniger, Michael Massey on the 51 out of 299 on the purple speckle. Is what it sounded like to me. That doesn't mean that that's what they actually did when it comes to retail, though. Robbie Ray, Suzuki, Musgrove, Toglia, Meneses, Naylor, Spencer Steer, Suzuki, Outman, and Liberatore. Because, like, Bowman at retail apparently was really good according to people. But, I mean, I don't know. I didn't really open any. We have Hayes, Bregman, Clayton Kershaw, Guerrero Jr., Wilson Contreras. We're going to have Jared Young on the 16 out of 299 of the Cubs. And Brian Ward. Melendez, Smith, Miranda, Herrera, Peraza, Hall, Ward, Melendez, Garcia, Cedric Mullins, Pete Alonso, Aranda, Cal Mitchell, Bello, Jake McCarthy, Pena, Drury, Jose Abreu, Marte, Kyle Tucker, Colas, and Nick Lodolo. Have Perez, Bichette, Stanton, Olson, Pujols, Garcia, Cabrera, Dansby, Swanson, Tavar. We have Michael Massey again on the fuchsia. One of the Royals. And Jay. Hoskins, Stowers, Yu Darvish. David VR, Jordan Walker, Assad, Stevenson, Wheeler, Cavalli, and Mitchell. O'Neill, Cruz, Cabrera, Moreno, Vargas, and we got a leaning tower of rookie cards. Christopher Morel, Hunter Green, O'Neill, Betts, Murphy, Josh Jung, Goldschmidt, Baez, Jeter, Betts, Yastrzemski, Green, Francisco Alvarez, Nolan Jones, Yelich, Jimenez, Grisham, Technicolor, Mookie Betts, Scherzer, Trout, Burns, Tavar, LeMahieu, DJ LeMahieu, and Varsho. Into the hits. Yeah, I appreciate you getting into the more. We have Michael Massey on the fuchsia, Michael Massey on the purple speckle, Yelich on the purple speckle, green Yastrzemski, Rizzo on the blue grid, the negative Alvarez, Austin Hayes on the gold wave, the wave refractor, Suzuki, Semien on the fuchsia, negative Encarnacion, Rendon on the purple, Miguel Cabrera on the purple, Tatis Jr. on the aqua, true gold Robert, Alec Thomas on the blue grid Reynolds, negative Mitchell, Massey on the fuchsia speckle, this fuchsia JJ Bleday, the green grid Schwarber, Bregman on the aqua wave, aqua lava, not wave, aqua lava. We have Bobby Witt Jr. out of 50 on the authentics, Freddie Freeman on the fuchsia speckle, Gunnar Henderson on the green wave, orange wave, Brandon Lowe, and then the Sammy Sosa on the ultraviolet case hit. In the back row, we're going to get all our autographs here. We have Jared Young on the purple speckle, Shea Langeliers on the base, Capel on the base, Alex Call on the base, Jared Young on the base. We're going to have Velasquez out of 499 on the refractor. Cody Clemens on the aqua wave, Paguero on the base, Hernandez on the true purple, Espinoza on the blue ray wave, Chucky Robinson on the true gold, and Ryan Nelson on the orange. The true orange. Congratulations to everybody. Hey, for everybody who didn't, better luck next time. I hope you guys have a good night. Like I said, I'll check payments to break number 5. If anybody isn't paid, we're not going to run that tonight, which when I checked very quickly, there was 2 people that didn't pay, so we'll see if they paid or not. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night and be safe.